love. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Patriots at 2-4 here in the first half of the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the shotgun, Lawrence. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second.
Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Pats will take over here just shy of the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes,
another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. From midfield now, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
13 loop. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there at a 1st down for L.A.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Sink right. Hey, I'm gun.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
13 loop. Go, let's go. Go.
Lawrence will throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Seibert's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Rodgers going to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end left. Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, LA! Brian Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
30.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. On play action, it's Rodgers. That is caught. McMillan with it. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Aaron Rodgers taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots are back within a score. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Rams
looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now he's going to step up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. With it is Brown. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
67 yards.
Now Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense, and they'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. David Njoku, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half. Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little... And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Trevor Lawrence scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. Throw well set is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. On play action, Rodgers. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Now second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Tracy going to get it on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Red on red.
From the 24, Lawrence. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Gun. 30 left. 13 loop.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jonnu Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good. 4 on Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And that pick six, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick six, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Silver.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence will throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Torrey Horton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's good. Patriots.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nico Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
All right, let's go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference? Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Rams.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
11. Sink right. 13, Luke.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking long for Thomas. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Danger.
First and goal.
Now Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Hey, Ron. Silver.
Lawrence. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's caught, and he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. He's to the 15. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Rodgers going to throw. Right back to Njoku. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
David Njoku. 10 yards on the pickup.
Rodgers again now. Going for the deep ball. And now here's another interception.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get
should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way.